Hello, everyone. This is Sandy from the program called Mind Strength, and we have a person to interview here who is a decorated Marine that is going to share some information with us regarding confronting fear and security, protecting yourself in crisis situations. So, with that, I would hand it over to Mike. He wants to discuss, first of all, some of the things about the word fear and the confronting that in our minds. Okay, Mike, I will ask you to talk about the fear for us.
Thank you, Sandy. First off, when we think of fear, there's actually people sometimes confuse fear with respect. I do not fear electricity. I do respect it, though. If I were to get shocked because of something I didn't know that could possibly kill you, yes, there's that fear. But when you think of the word fear, there are a couple acronyms that come to mind. One is forget everything and run, and the other one is face everything and resolve. When we talk about facing everything and resolving, that takes me to another acronym, and Marines are big on acronyms. You have to understand this. Is TEAR. Okay, train, educate, evaluate, and resolve. If you look at these acronyms, they can work in almost any situation. We need to constantly be training ourselves. And when I talk about training ourselves, that means physically, mentally, socially, all the things that are around us. Educate. When you educate yourself, you need to do educated things. You don't put yourself in the middle of some area or environment where you can be attacked if you don't need to. Then evaluate. When a situation occurs, you have to evaluate that situation and resolve. That's the R for resolving the situation. So when we think of fear and we think of TEAR, these two acronyms, if we can train ourselves to understanding these things and take that type of step, then we start getting to self-confidence. There is nothing more that builds self-confidence in an individual than training and education. The more you train, the more confident you become in yourself. The more you educate yourself on situations, the less you fear that situation. And what brings to mind one of the situations we had when we went to Desert Storm. Everybody was somewhat fearful of what Saddam Hussein might do. He had all these weapons of mass destruction. Well, as Marines, we knew we had to face the situation because that is what we have sworn to do, and it's our patriotic duty. So we needed to educate ourselves. So when we educated ourselves, one of the things that we were told is you have your gas mask. And if we became victims of a gas attack, how are we going to deal with that situation? And we were told that we had 11 seconds to don and clear our gas mask if we were going to survive. So I had my troops and myself, we trained. Before we got to the Mideast, every one of my troops and myself and the other people around me, seniors, juniors, we could don and clear our gas mask in 7 seconds. That was a requirement. We had situations where they had no idea it was coming, so we would sound the alarm to catch people off guard. And once again, we were monitoring how long it took to put your gas mask on. When you think 7 seconds and 11 seconds, there's not that much of a difference. Well, when you look at it, 7 seconds compared to 11 seconds is over 33% quicker. So, yes, each situation needs to be dealt with